It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a major reveal about the final season of Fear the Walking Dead, which is obviously season 8, which is coming up. That reveal has to do with how we're going to see a major time jump in this final season. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So this was revealed as part of other reveals about the Walking Dead universe. Now this is definitely not shocking. I mean, it's typical of Fear the Walking Dead to have a time jump when the writers don't really know what to do next. But before we even go there, let me tell you what the time jump is going to be. We're actually going to see a time jump of 7 years in Fear the Walking Dead's final season, which is definitely a major time jump. I mean, there was no need for them to do this. The only reason is because it's the final season. They don't have stories to tell, so they just wanted to end it. That's what I'm getting out of it. But like I said, they've done this in the past. It's typical of Fear to have a major time jump when they don't know what to do and when things get a little tough in terms of telling good stories. You know what I mean? Now, in terms of what this indicates, obviously we're getting into the Padre story for Fear, so I'm assuming that this major time jump may have something to do with the fact that Morgan and Madison, who are heading towards Padre at the end of season 7, are going to be at Padre for a few years. And we're gonna see them after the fact. So they're gonna skip over the good parts and just show us what happens after, which I don't really care about. I want to see what happens when they first get there. Unless they show us what happens at the beginning and then they have the time jump, which I doubt. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're just gonna have the time jump. Now, the other thing that this obviously indicates is because this 7-year time jump is going to put Fear's timeline closer to the timeline of The Walking Dead in terms of the universe other than Fear, where it's at, like Dead City and also the Daryl Dixon show and the Rick and Michonne show. It's possible that this time jump may mean that they're gonna have something at the end of the season where most of the characters that are popular are gonna cross over to another Walking Dead property. For example, Morgan may join Rick and Michonne in that spin-off. Madison may join Maggie and Negan, something like that. And that's obviously just a wild theory. I don't think they're going to do anything like that, but there's possibility of something like that happening because of this major time jump. Now, the only reason I'm even saying that the time jump is going to be early on is because if it was in the second half, they wouldn't have revealed it yet. Like, if it was going to happen in the second half, they would have milked it a lot more and not just revealed it right away. So because of that, I feel like the time jump is definitely coming in the first half, probably in the first few episodes, and because of that, that means that we're not gonna get a lot of story as far as what happens at Padre when Madison and Morgan first get there, or at least very limited stories. Now, the other part of it is how Alicia is gonna fit in. I think that the time jump may mean that they'll bring the Alicia character back at some point and kind of skip over where she was in the meantime, but they're gonna have some sort of a reunion between Alicia and Madison, the mother and daughter duo that everyone wanted to see together again, but it's obviously not gonna happen at a full capacity like everyone thought. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.